He thought it was just a prank at first, until the call saved his life. A young man living alone in Chicago started receiving a strange call every night at exactly 3:33 a.m. No saved contact, no caller ID, just unknown number. At first he ignored it. He assumed it was some spam or a network glitch, but it didn't stop. Every night, same time, 3:33 a.m. On the third night, curiosity got stronger than fear. As the phone rang again, he hesitated for a few seconds, then slowly answered it. There was silence on the other side. No breathing, no static, just emptiness. Then a calm but deeply unsettling voice finally spoke.
For you now, there is nowhere to hide.
Don't take the elevator tomorrow. He sat up instantly. His heart started beating faster. Who is this? What do you want? He asked, but there was no reply, only silence again. And then the call suddenly ended. He stared at his phone for a long time. The screen went back to normal like nothing ever happened. No missed call, no record, nothing. It was as if the call never existed. The next morning he couldn't stop thinking about it. He tried to convince himself it was nonsense. Maybe a prank, maybe his imagination playing tricks. He grabbed his bag, locked his apartment, and left for work like usual. The building elevator was crowded that morning. People were rushing, talking, checking their phones. Everything felt normal. He stepped inside with a few strangers. The doors started closing slowly behind him. As the elevator began moving upward, his phone suddenly buzzed. Unknown number. His stomach dropped. A message appeared on the screen. Get out. He froze. His eyes widened as he read it again and again. The people around him didn't notice anything. Everything seemed normal to them, but not to him. His mind started racing. He remembered the voice from last night. Don't take the elevator tomorrow. He looked up at the floor numbers changing. 2, 3, 4. Something inside him snapped. Without thinking anymore, he quickly slammed the door open button and forced his way out just before the doors closed completely. He stumbled out into the hallway, breathing heavily. The elevator continued going up with the others inside. For a few seconds, everything was quiet again. Then suddenly, a loud metal screech echoed through the entire building, followed by a massive crashing sound that shook the walls. People started screaming from above. Someone shouted for help. The building's security alarm went off. Chaos spread instantly. The elevator cables had snapped midway during its ascent. The same elevator he was just inside had fallen straight down. Everything went silent in his mind. Later that day, emergency reports confirmed what happened. The elevator malfunctioned unexpectedly. Multiple people didn't survive. He sat alone in his apartment staring at the news on TV, completely numb. His mind kept replaying that moment over and over again. If he had ignored that message, if he had stayed inside even a few seconds longer, he wouldn't be alive. That night, he didn't sleep. At exactly 3:33 a.m., his phone rang again. Unknown number. His hands were shaking uncontrollably as he slowly picked it up, already knowing what he didn't want to accept. This time, there was no warning, no advice, only a whisper, colder than before. You listened. Now it's your turn. And then, silence.